Hi, I'm Rich Torrey, and welcome to another Level Up Cartooning. I thought it might be fun to go old school for a few lessons, taking a little tour through some of the incredibly popular characters and cartoons of the past, some having been rebooted and even getting a reboot of the reboot. I'm going to start out with Astro Boy, known in Japan as Mighty Atom, or if I'm pronouncing it right, Tetsuwan Otomo, first serialized in manga form by the great Osamu Tezuka from 1952 to 1968, 23 volumes in all, selling over 100 million copies worldwide, as well as 3 different anime series and several movies throughout the last 3 decades. Astro Boy is a robot with human emotions who fights crime and rights wrongs using his 7 specific superpowers, including the ability to fly using his signature red boots that turn into jets. It is said that Tezuka was a lifelong fan of Disney and that the design of Astro Boy and others have a bit of a Disney feel. See if you can recognize that in Astro Boy as we draw him. Anyway, all you need to follow along with me today is a pencil and paper. Doesn't get any easier than that, right? Before we get started, make sure you hit that thumbs up and the subscribe button as it helps this channel to grow, and hit the bell so you never miss a lesson. Okay, so let's draw Astro Boy. We're going to draw Astro Boy step by step, giving you the secret formula to be able to draw him again and again. If you've watched any of my other videos, you know I normally use the character's head to figure out how big the entire character is. In this pose, Astro Boy is just over 3 heads tall. In other words, however tall his head is, his entire body is 3 of those, with his foot sticking out at the bottom and the points of his head sticking out a little at the top. Okay, so let's draw the roadmap for Astro Boy. So there's a roadmap for Astro Boy. Now we're on to step 2. In this step, we do what I call roughing out the features. I want to remind you that until the 3rd and final step to draw as light as possible. You'll see that I use guidelines to help you to know where to put some of the character's features. We don't want those guidelines in the final drawing, so you want to draw them light enough to be able to erase them easily. So let's rough out Astro Boy's features. So there are the roughed out features of Astro Boy. So now, with the roadmap done and the features roughed out, it's time for the final step. In step 3, we get to have fun. We get to draw in the final details of Astro Boy. We don't have to guess where to put things because we've already done all the hard work to figure that out. In this step, it's okay to draw darker, but don't press too hard or just mindlessly retrace over the lines you've already drawn. Always draw with an eye on tweaking and improving until the very end. So let's draw in the details for Astro Boy. Alrighty, there he is, Tetsuan Atamu, otherwise known as Astro Boy. I hope I said that right. So how do you think you did? Understand, if you've never drawn Astro Boy before, then you cannot expect to have drawn him perfectly. You notice I don't spend time coloring during this video because I want my lesson to focus solely on the drawing process. Now you have the secret formula, the process for drawing Astro Boy. With that, you can draw him again and again. By all means, color him when you're done. I promise each time you draw him, it'll be a little better and a little easier. I also promise the more you work with me, the better you're going to get all of your cartoon characters. For those of you who want to go a little deeper, click on the link below for my free 4-part drawing series where I spend more time explaining the details and the thinking behind each step in what I call the level up cartooning process. So I'd love to see your drawing of Astro Boy. If you can, take a picture of it and post it on either Facebook or Instagram, and don't forget to include the hashtag #levelupcartooning. Also, if you see Disney influences in the way Astro Boy looks, tell me about it in the comments. I hope you had as much fun as I did with this one. Remember to subscribe, and thanks for joining me. Until next time, keep drawing, my friends.